Hey guys, what's up? Noah, the Nintendo Nerd here, back with another collection video. It's been a couple weeks. Been busy with my job, but now I'm back and I'm able to record some more. So, I said last time I was going to do 3DS and Blu-ray, and I had some comments saying they wanted me to do 3DS next, so I have 3DS now, and then Blu-ray will be next. And I also have some pretty exciting news that I'll share at the end, but let's get into it now. So the 3DS... it's dying right now. I mean, if you can, you probably can't see. There's a lot of dust on this. I have not played. Not played my 3DS. Probably since March, because I was playing a lot of the Smash Brothers after the DLC characters came out. I was on this thing all the time through high school. I got it right before I went into high school, and the last game I actually bought, like physical game, was February 2015, so it's been a while, but it's a great system. I'll talk about that more later. Let's get into the games. These are in alphabetical order. So first up we have Bravely Default. Why do they want to say Flying Fairy? Was that I think that was the title in Japan. Whatever. This is a return to classic Final Fantasy from Square Enix, the turn-based battle system, except has a different kind of spin on it. How they bring the jobs back, but then you can like change jobs mid-battle and shit like that. It's really cool. Loved what I played. I don't think I've actually beaten it, but I know I for sure have put in a good 30 hours. Great characters. I know that there's a new one. I don't remember if it came out yet or not. I don't know, but I'm probably not going to be getting it because I don't think I'm going to be getting any more 3DS games except for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Now, I know this doesn't really count, but technically this would probably be my favorite game on the system if it weren't for it being a port. But it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the best Wii games ever, and it's on your 3DS. What can you not love? But definitely the best 2D platformer on there. Fire Emblem Awakening. This was my first Fire Emblem game, and really my only Fire Emblem game. I did not get Fates or Birthright, is that what it's called? Yeah, don't kill me. When that came out, first of all, I'm a college student, I'm broke, and I just was like, I don't really care enough to do that. And I wasn't a huge fan of what they're doing with the Pokemon, like, two games spin. But this game is stellar. I absolutely loved it. The characters are probably my favorite part. Definitely Lucina, Chrom, and I cannot forget Lisa. That's her name, right? That was my wife. That was my wife in the game. She was the healer. She was the best. Fantastic, fantastic game. A must-have on the system. Kid Icarus Uprising. Oh yeah, this game is incredible. It's from Sakurai, you know, the Smash Brothers developer, the creator actually. And the only fault I have with this game is that, you know, it uses the stylus all the time. That's why it actually came packed in with this this stand here, which has since, I don't have it. I think it's probably broken by now. I absolutely love this game. Mostly, I mean, the gameplay is great, but my favorite part is the voice actors. The game never stops talking. Pit and Palutena are always talking to each other. It is hilarious. Some hilarious dialogue, which I also found out maybe a few months ago that Mike Drucker, who used to be on Nintendo Treehouse, wrote a lot of the dialogue in this game. And then he went on to IGN, and now he's working on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Fantastic, fantastic game. This is what made Palutena be my, I think I was saying, second favorite Nintendo character. And I still stand by that. She is a great character. Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, you may remember that I did an LP of this game. And I got pretty far, but I never finished it. I think the last world I did, I think it was at Three Musketeers World, right at the Tron. I planned on going back, but I never did. It was a great game. You know, this is the first game since 2 that actually is a continuation of the series, and it's slowly going into Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's not there yet. I loved it. I mean, for people who just like, I think I know a couple of people who just picked this game up without having played a Kingdom Hearts game before, and that turned them off. It's not the best Kingdom Hearts game, no, but it is the best kind of Kingdom Hearts game I could ask on a 3DS. It felt great. Oh yeah, this also came out on the 10th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. I remember that. The game looks beautiful. The music is beautiful. The characters are great. I love it. It's more Kingdom Hearts, and if you love that, of course you're gonna love this, and you probably already have this. Now we're getting into my Zelda games. So, A Link Between Worlds. This, what else do I need to say about this? This game is a masterpiece. Before I played The Last of Us, this was my game of the year 2013, but now it's definitely second. It's a sequel to Link to the Past. Everybody was freaking out when they announced this. I remember exactly where I was when they announced this game. I was in my sophomore Spanish class on my iPad, and I think I got in trouble with the Spanish teacher because I wouldn't put my iPad down. I was looking at the Nintendo Direct when they announced this game. Beautiful game. The whole mechanic of turning into a painting on the wall, it feels so natural. Fantastic game. One of the best in the system. Then we have Ocarina of Time 3D. This is what really started the 3DS going on its role of actually being a great system, because if you remember when it first came out back in March 2011, very slow, a bad launch. All it had, Pilot Wings came out with it, Street Fighter 4 3D or whatever came out with it, Nintendogs came out, like all this games that no one really cared about. Everybody was waiting for Ocarina of Time 3D. So when this hit in June 2011, that's when I got my 3DS, and I got it with that price cut. This is my first actual 3DS game for obvious reasons, and it's one of the best games ever made. It is one of my favorite games of all time. How many times did I actually beat it on this version? Because I had actually beat Ocarina of Time at least 20 plus times for sure, and I think at least 6 of those runs were on this copy. I had done the normal run, the 100% run, the Master Quest run, and I did a 3 heart run of both versions, the first normal game and the Master Quest game. That's how much I love this game. I'm sure a lot of you are the same. If you don't have this, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I do remember that they just did their whole new Nintendo Selects discount price, and this is one of them, so you can get this game for like 20 bucks. And if you don't have this, what the hell are you doing? And with Ocarina, we have the long requested. We asked this game for years. 4 years we were saying, you made Ocarina of Time 3D, just give us Majora's Mask. And there was a silence for so long. And then it was October 2014 that Nintendo Direct just opened with the opening cutscene of this. Holy shit! It was. I will never forget that. And when this game actually came out, I didn't play it a lot because I was in a different time in my life. I wasn't playing a lot of games, but I came back to it about 3 months ago and I beat it. I mean, this game is just as amazing as Ocarina of Time. I did review. This is my first game review. Was this game, the original version? Go back and look at that if you want to see that. I'm pretty proud of that, even though it's pretty cringy with some of the stuff I say in it now. But I think all people are like that when they look at old videos of themselves. In a lot of ways, this is far superior to Ocarina of Time with its story and just how much it grabs into you. But I mean, Ocarina is Ocarina. Amazing game. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I was surprised by how great this game actually was. I love the original Luigi's Mansion, but that was a game where you could actually sit down and beat that in one sitting. It was not very long. This, you got like multiple mansions, lots of collectibles and stuff like that. It was a blast to play. I don't know if this is a Nintendo Select too. It should be. It's just really worth checking out. Mario Kart 7, of course, every Nintendo system has to have their Mario Kart, and this continued the 3S's establishing itself as a great system. I remember this came out December 2011. It came out like a couple days before my birthday. This was an early birthday present for me. When I look back at it now, no, not my favorite Mario Kart. That's still probably Double Dash or 8, but You know, it's a great Mario Kart game on the system. That's definitely a Nintendo Select. That has to be now. So if you don't have it, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. This game. Oh no. Paper Mario Sticker Star. I don't like that game. I do not like this game at all. This is probably my least favorite game I own on the system. It's an RPG. And they take all the fun of RPGs. When you think of RPG, what do you think of? You think of a great story. Then you probably think of like leveling up and choosing all your stats, shit like that. No, it's all the RPG mechanics. They take all the leveling up out. Go collect stickers. It was boring as fuck. I hate this game. Screw it. Now we're getting to Pokemon. Pokemon X. I got this. I remember this is like one of the few 3DS games, actually the only 3DS game I went to a midnight release for. It was a huge party that I went with my friends to the local game store up here. Again, this was another one of those games. If you're in the internet culture, this was so hyped, so hyped. This is the first 3D Pokemon game, and is it the best Pokemon? No. The story was very, very flat compared to Black and White, but for the visuals alone, it has it all that you would want from a Pokemon game. And then Pokemon Omega Ruby, which is of course the remix of Ruby and Sapphire. I was never a fan of the original Ruby and Sapphire as a kid. That was always my least favorite, but I always wanted a remake, and everybody was begging for a remake, and then they finally gave it to us. You know, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I don't think I finished this game. It came out the same day as Smash Brothers Wii U. And again, during that time I was going through a very different time in my life. And I think I might have stopped like right before the Elite Four. Yeah. But, I mean, it's great. It really brought me back to actually loving Hoenn again. Resident Evil Revelations. This is the best Resident Evil game in years. I actually just recently played Resident Evil 6, and I couldn't even finish it. I was like, oh my god, this sucks. Why? Like, 6 came out the same year as this. This is a fantastic game, and now you can get it on systems now. But, you know, I say, get the 3DS version. First of all, it's one of the best looking portable games I've ever seen. Definitely on the 3DS, it's one of the best. Maybe not compared to Vita, but it's classic Resident Evil. A lot of fun. Of course, you're playing with Jill Valentine. Fantastic game. I actually won this from a giveaway, I believe. I also won this game from a giveaway from my friend Money456. Sonic Generations. I did not. Well, actually, what I was saying, I did not. When I got this, I'm talking really fast, aren't I? Whatever. When I got this game, I had not played the console version, so I was just playing this, and I thought it was great. It's a great Sonic portable entry, I guess you'd say. I mean, Sonic kind of sucks now, and I've kind of admitted that to myself, that this Sonic blows. But when you go back to the original stages, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And I mean, the music is always fantastic. I had a lot of fun with it. Star Fox 64 3D. I remember I got this the same day I got Mario Kart 7, because it was for my birthday. This is the best Star Fox game. Probably forever will be the best Star Fox game after how Zero turned out. And I'm afraid Zero probably killed the franchise, to be honest. But every Star Fox game afterwards tried to be like this one, never succeeded. And that's because this game is great. It's the best. It's just it's so short. That's because it's really just an arcade game. It's meant to be played over and over again. Really great for if you're like standing in a long line. You can just play a couple levels of Star Fox. You cannot go wrong with this classic. Super Mario 3D Land. An amazing entry of Mario on the 3DS. It was like giving us a portable galaxy. That was the closest that we were gonna get, really. But then they went and did 3D World. While it is a fantastic game, it was on console, and I was like, I want another galaxy. But the system for a portable, this 3D Land's format, you know what I'm talking about, works great. One of the first 3DS games that really utilized the 3D into like an actual gameplay mechanic. I love it. Okay, we have my last 2 games here. You haven't seen it yet, you know what's going to be coming up. Smash 3DS. After Pokemon X, because I know I have like 700 hours in Pokemon X, this is my most played 3DS game. I have at least probably 400 hours in this. It's Smash on the 3DS. They brought it over perfectly. And yeah, I haven't mentioned it yet. Yes, this is the only 3DS I have, the original Aqua Blue one. And I was even able to run. I heard a lot of people complaining, oh, yeah, Smash 3DS is good, but you have to have the XL or else it's too small and you don't see the characters. And I never had that problem at all. Fantastic game. I do not know how the next Smash Brothers will be able to top this one. And finally, this is actually one of my favorite games in the system, to be honest. Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call. I played the demo for the first Theatrhythm, and I always wanted to get it, but it was always like for an absurd price, maybe like $50, because I think they did like a limited run. But then they announced the sequel. I was so excited, and I was hoping it would come to America, and then they announced it did, and it came out, and I was addicted to this. It really is just kind of like a mobile game. I mean, it's like it's a rhythm game to all the Final Fantasy music, which is arguably some of the best game music ever. I loved it. I love this game. You could probably find it cheap nowadays. Cannot recommend it more if you're a Final Fantasy fan. Such a blast to play. I really want them to do it for Kingdom Hearts. That would be so cool. So that's my physical games. I have one main retail game on my 3DS digital, and that is Animal Crossing New Leaf, which, well, did I say before that? I said before Smash is my second most played. No, Animal Crossing is definitely my second most played. I was addicted to that game this summer. It's actually, its 3rd birthday is coming up soon on June 9th, I believe. Amazing. That's a must-have on the system. Animal Crossing New Leaf is fucking incredible. But yeah, that's my 3DS collection. The next game I'll get for it will definitely be Pokemon Sun. But after that, unless they keep making more Pokemon games or something, which I doubt with the NX coming up, I think I'm done. My 3DS collection is pretty much done now. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. I know a lot of you are saying, why don't you have Fire Emblem Fates or whatever? Yeah, I know I probably should have it. I'm not interested. I love the 3DS. Definitely my favorite handheld. Lots and lots of memories with this system. Every day in high school, this was always in my pocket. I was the nerd in class who would pull this out if there's like a free time playing whatever game, usually Smash or Pokemon. I love this system. Absolutely love it. And yeah, it's kind of hard to see it slowly dying now, even though I'm not really buying games for it anymore. It sucks to see that it's kind of nearing the end of its life, but it had a great life. It's what, about 5 years old now? Coming up on 6. Great system. Absolutely love it. And that is my collection. Now, in the beginning of the video I said I had some exciting news. That news is that I'm actually going forward with that whole reboot thing I was talking about last year, actually, with changing my channel name and totally rebranding the channel to, instead of Noah the Nintendo Nerd, it will now be Noah the Nerd, which will allow me to, I feel with that name, Nintendo Nerd, you know, it's like, well, I have to do Nintendo videos, but that's not what I want to do anymore. I want to do I play PlayStation mostly now. I want to do PlayStation. I still want to do Nintendo. I still love Nintendo. And I also want to do movies, because that's also my biggest passion in life. So, you know, I've uploaded a couple movie reviews already with Batman v Superman and Civil War. I want to do more stuff like that, and just more stuff. So my new name will be Noah the Nerd. Within the coming weeks, probably that'll be up. Hopefully very soon, like within next week. So then all the E3 stuff, because yes, I will be back with all my E3 live reactions. Hopefully E3 like thought videos. Like I started doing it last year with the Bethesda. I actually filmed more, but they got corrupted. So I'd like to do more for those. So stay tuned for that. You can follow me on Twitter at NTNN_7. That is my like online YouTube account. If you want to follow my personal, that's at NoahTheNerd. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, comment. What is your favorite game on the 3DS? Let me know. Or if you want to tell me some games I should go back to, go ahead. But I don't really see myself going back. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to find out when I'm uploading new videos. That's about it. So until next time, you guys, take it easy.